Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have decided to build these nails back out because truly I missed the length. I cut them short and I don't like them. So I have filed all of my previous product, most of it off, and I'm just going to put some Luminary some Commit, which is Luminary primer, on all of the nails, and I've already built out my thumb, as you can see. That's what we're going to do with the rest. I am using these nail files. I purchased a set of 100 off of Amazon, and I can link that down below for you guys. So once my form is placed, I'm just going to come in with Clarity. On this part, I'm going to just paint a thin layer and kind of map on here where I'm going to be putting my larger bead. And then I will come in with my pot. And I'm going to place that where I want it. I am going to make them a little bit longer than I intend for them to be so that I can file a nice shape into them. I like to flip it upside down just to make sure that I'm not running. Checking it in the light to make sure I have it where I want it to be. And then I'm going to cure that. So once that is cured, I am just going to make another slip layer, this time concentrating more on making sure that the entire nail is covered. Okay, I'm just going to clean up this edge just a tiny bit with some alcohol. Sorry guys. Okay, so then I'm going to come up with a bigger bead and I'm going to place it on the nail, focusing on the extension. So now I'm going to continue to do the rest of my nails. All right, so now that I have that fully cured, I'm going to wipe off the dispersion layer, and I will file these. I'm going to use a combination of a hand file and my e-file. So that's basically what I'm going to do to all of them, and we'll come back when we're all done. Alright, so now that I have them all filed and shaped, I'm going to go in with my skiver bit and just make sure that everything around my cuticles is nice and blended, and then I can trim my cuticles as well. And we are ready for our design. Alright, so now it is time for the design. I'm going to take this foil transfer gel from HG Professional on Etsy. And I'm going to paint that just on my thumb. I do want a little bit of negative space here, so I am only painting half of my nail with this transfer gel. And then I'm just going to clean up my edge here with my cleanup brush and cure that. And it is a full 60-second cure for this gel. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do my full finger for the middle finger. And right about here, I realized that I wanted to do pumpkins instead of half a finger. So I kind of shape it a tiny bit here, trying to make a general pumpkin shape, which is basically just half a heart. Finish my middle finger. And since I didn't do the pumpkin on my thumb, I am going to go in and try to just reshape that. And I didn't fully cure it, so you can kind of see a few bubbles there on the end of the thumb. They covered very nicely with the second coat of this transfer gel, and on the finished design you definitely can't see the bubbles. And I'm going to cure that fully. I'm going to take this Cheetah Print foil. I purchased this off Amazon. It came as a set of like 200 pieces. And I'm just going to put it on the transfer gel where I want my design. And I'm going to use my finger just to squeegee that onto where I want it. I am trying to flatten it out as much as possible. The great thing about this kind of print is even with a few lines on there, you can't really tell. It still looks really good. And you can see that it transfers very nicely with this transfer gel. Then I'm just lining up where I want the image, pressing it on there. And then I take this cuticle tool with a silicone end. This is just from Jamberry. And I'm just going to try and squeegee it flat to get the design transfer on there. A great video to watch for how to use transfer foils, SMG nails. Shirin has a great tips and tricks video on how to use this. Next, I'm going to take this gel from ULG. It is just their black. Put a little bit here on my palette so I can take my line brush or detail brush, and I'm going to paint on my black lines for the pumpkin. Once I have all of my lines painted per finger, I am going to flash cure it just to set in the black so I don't wreck it. So after I've cured that, I am going to take this orange color from VBline. It's also on Etsy that I purchased it from. The number is 007. It is a very sheer orange and has a slight pearl finish to it. So I only did one coat of this color on my pinky and my pointer for this hand, because I wanted it to be a bit see-through. And just make sure to clean up the edges a little bit, make sure there's nothing touching my skin. And cure that. I'm going to come in with this rose gold from on Vogue, and I'm going to use it to just put a little line on the orange. So the next step is to come in with this matte top coat from Luminary, and I'm going to put this on the cheetah print nails. And I do come in with the shiny top coat from Luminary in Power and do the orange nails. However, my video cut out, so I don't have footage of me doing that. And here is the finished design. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment below and let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.